Welcome everyone. In today's video, I'm going to be using some paper clay to make some bowls and some plates. My paper clay had gotten a little bit dry, so first I had to knead some water into it to soften it up. I pulled out a bunch of little tools that I used to use when I tried to learn how to do polymer clay, but they still come in useful for other things too. Bunch of little circle cutters and some little homemade tools that I made from polymer clay, and that's what was covered in the foil. And then these little wooden, I don't know what you call these little wooden shapes that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and I noticed they work really well for me with the paper clay. I've also used the bottom of nail polish bottles or little perfume bottles. You probably have some interesting things laying around your home to use for making plates too. This is a polymer clay rolling pin that has these little bands that let you roll it so thick, and it came with 2 sizes, but you could use anything that would roll your clay flat. You could always use 2 popsicle sticks on either side of your clay to keep it to a certain thickness too. After I made all of my little plates and bowls, I let them sit and dry overnight. I have never tried it, so I'm not sure if you can put it in an oven on a low temperature. I'm always afraid it's going to cause them to crack. Let us know in the comments if you have any experience with that. I'd love to know because I sure don't like waiting overnight for it to dry. For this next part, please wear a mask because there can be a lot of dust. I'm gently sanding the bottom of this bowl to make it lay a little flatter. I sand the inside edge of the bowl too. Then I turn it over and I'm sanding the outer edge or rim of the bowl or plate. Here I'm just rounding it up a little bit. You can see that it changed quite a bit from how it started. I repeat that process for all of the pieces. You can keep them as thick or make them as thin as you would like. It doesn't take long for them to sand away into nothing, so be careful of that. If some of them break or get too thin on the bottom or get a chipped edge, it's okay. Save them because they can still be used that way. Here's how they look after all of the sanding is done. I have a little jar that I keep all of my sanding dust in and any other hard pieces, and you can add water and soften it. You can use it to join pieces or add it to clay. I'm using chalk pastels to color them. This is a really old set of chalk pastels that belonged to my grandmother. They remind me of her. I'm thinking about ordering a new set sometime to see if the colors would be a little bit more brilliant. I have some masking tape taped to a skinny strip of foam board, and I attach all of my pieces to that, and then I'm painting them with diamond glaze. I love how it makes them look like pieces of pottery. I stuck with shades of pink for mine for a project that I'm working on, but it would look good in several colors mixed together. Considering how much I struggle with clay, I'm pretty happy with the way these turned out. And now the fun part. I love stacking different colors and shapes together. Their wonkiness gives them so much character. I really could sit here all day playing with different combinations. I don't know if you feel this way, but I feel like because they're so irregular, it makes them seem more realistic to me. It's like they tell the story of all the times that they have been used and washed and thrown back up into the cabinet. and even sometimes chipped or broken or worn out. So instead of being frustrated that I can't make plates the way I thought I had to make them, I look forward to it now, just so I can see how they're all going to stack up when I'm finished. Be sure to check back next week and I'll show you how I made this cute little blue hutch. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.